The Florida Phantom. Late one night around 3
The Florida Phantom. Okay.
Ring video camera detects movement in their backyard. When they check the footage, things take a very creepy turn.
I hope these videos are good. I can already say this fucking video is fake. Like, I understand, but there is so many things wrong in this one video. Okay, let's keep continuing. As you can see, there is some kind of phantom going in their yard. And there it goes again, back there, as you can see. There it is.
The hammock in their backyard.
First thing, you can clearly see someone is holding this. I don't remember what this thing is called in English, but you can see someone is holding this. Because, like, it cannot stay in this way without someone holding it. Well, and they flip it over and they add like the coast of the video with some kind of program. And you can see like, it's so bad. I really want to believe this could be like real video, but as you can see, it's really badly made.
Explanation for a capture like this. Smoke, mist, a bug on the lens, and so on. But this strange figure seems to hold its shape and appears to have a face, torso, and two outstretched arms as it floats along and out of sight. Even creepier, it then seems to return and can be seen moving in the other direction further down in the backyard. Now, if it was the wind and just smoke or mist, then surely it would have changed form as it moved or dissipated completely.
I think Nuke knows this is fake, but because someone sent that video, he wanted to add it. But yeah, I understand why it is like number 10, because that's 1 out of 10. It's not even scary because you know it's just fake. Because you know what it is. It's fake. It's added by some kind of program. And yeah. What makes videos sometimes scary when it is when you don't know what you see. Because I have seen some videos after I revived them plenty of times. I'm not still sure what it was. But I saw this first time right now and I already know what it is. It's fake.
And also the hammock moving as the figure passes through it is just weird. So is it real? Or is it
real?
Just
no.
An elaborate hoax?
Hoax, yes.
Don't look up.
Don't look up.
Paranormal investigator Takeuchi from the YouTube channel.
Takeuchi Kamura is like, I think I have seen some of his videos, but the problem with like Japanese horror videos are they look like they are from like horror movie. You can see like ghost girls and you can see like they are too real. You know what you see. If they think there is ghost girl, there is ghost girl, which is a real person, just they add some makeup that she looks like she's ghost. But we don't know yet. Let's see, let's see.
Abandoned house that at one time was flooded and partially submerged.
Creepy house, yes, looks good.
Of the house or why it was left abandoned. So, Takeuchi immediately finds it.
One thing I can already say that don't ever go to abandoned houses or any places. It is very dangerous. I made like short video about my experience with visiting abandoned train tunnel like 11 years ago. It's stupid. It's really stupid. Like anything can happen. The house can collapse and you can go through the fucking floor and fall down and injure yourself. So don't do this. It's cool. I will do it if I wanted, but I'm not stupid. And I don't say everyone is stupid. If you have like permission and you know the house is safe, then do it. But I think this guy didn't get any permission to go to this abandoned house.
Extremely odd that there are no stairs leading up to the house's attic. He brings a ladder so that he can investigate the inaccessible upper floor. Takeuchi climbs the ladder with his camera and takes a...
And then he looks to the attic with camera, and there's probably either someone looking at the camera or there is someone standing in there, and we can see some feet.
Peek into the attic. What happens next is truly terrifying.
And what do we see? Okay, there's some stuff. I don't see any faces yet. And more stuff. Dust. I hear footsteps, so probably someone is standing there. Jump scare. Here we go. Feet. So, as you can see, there is some kind of probably his friend or something standing there. I mean, it looks scary. Of course, this video is creepy. But I already know it's fake. And when he goes up, there's nothing in there. Probably. And after the video is ending, he will say something like, he didn't see anything. But like when he sees the video, he sees those feet. Like only thing that's still can happen. As you can see, it's like real feet. Real person's feet. That's not coast. There's just someone standing there. And when he goes up, he will probably like... something will happen. Probably like his flashlight will die or something, and then we will get jump scare or something. I'm waiting for a jump scare. I think it will happen, and or his like flashlight will die, and then we will see like face or something. And there it goes. Flashlight died, and Steven Seagal style like acting after that. So panic. Probably not first time. You turned it off. That's why it died. Or it didn't die, you turned it off. And jump scare, please. Oh, nothing. Interesting. And I don't see anything. Oh, it died again. Is it time for jump scare again? I think we are getting some kind of jump scare pretty soon. Some noises. Can turn it on, and someone is standing in front of him. I saw something moving.
With an unreliable light, Takeuchi decides to just end his investigation right then. But did you see it?
Yeah.
After sitting in the darkness for a bit, Takeuchi's light comes back on for about 2 seconds. And those same pale, unexplained legs can be seen again, this time moving quickly out of sight. The investigator had no idea what he had captured until he reviewed his footage later at home. So did
just like I said,
the spirit of whoever used to live in the creepy abandoned house? Could the previous owners have met a tragic fate during a dangerous flood? Let me know what you think.
What do I think? The first thing, pale legs. Japanese people like to have like pale skin. So it's not like it's not paranormal that you can see like pale feet, because they don't want to get tan. Second, it's always the same thing. They say they didn't see anything when they were in the house. But when they review the video after they leave the house, they suddenly see something. Of course, I think he saw the feet, but because it's his friend or something, who's standing there. I don't know. I mean, the video is creepy. It won't be like good part in like horror movie or something. But if you are trying to tell me this is like a real life ghost video, no, it's not. That's real person who's standing there with pale feet, sniff up or something. Okay, don't sniff it. If it's real, it's gonna smell really bad. And exploring abandoned houses, of course, it's creepy place. Of course it's creepy. You don't need to add really anything to make this video creepy. But they made like that mistake. They tried to make this video like too creepy. Okay, we saw like ghost feet and there was ghost in the attic or something. But you know that's real person. I would give it like 4 out of 10. Because I like that place. It's like creepy old abandoned house. But they ruined the video with adding those feet.
You can watch
Next
this
one.
entire terrifying investigation over on the YouTube channel Takeuchi Camera. The Night Visitors. This next video is a bit of a mystery as there is...
I just heard some noise coming from my toilet, so maybe that ghost didn't like that. I thought that faked video was faked. Interesting. If you're there, Miss or Mrs. Ghost, come here and join me. I'm not scared of you.
The only info I found is that the footage was allegedly captured by a residential security camera somewhere in Vietnam. So,
Vietnam, okay, more Asian videos.
Sounds coming from outside her home. She goes to check out the odd noises, and this is when things start to get really weird.
I saw something on the left. There was something running in here. And someone threw something over the fence, okay.
A small figure about the height of a toddler can be seen running off into the shadows.
Gnome.
Another small figure can be spotted just outside the gate. Whatever it is seems to throw some kind of dust or sand over the fence at the confused and horrified woman. Now, it's unknown what is thrown, and without a source, it's impossible to know just what the hell is going on here. But viewers of the video believe that the woman had an encounter with some kind of small creatures, or possibly even spirits. But what do you think?
What do I think? Okay, this is actually creepy. Yes, we saw like small creatures, 2 of them. And other one ran away and other one threw something to that lady. The thing is, what makes this video like scary is that we don't really know what it was. I kind of want to see again.
Possibly all is going on here. But viewers of the video believe that the woman had an encounter with some kind of small...
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell because the quality is not good what that is, but it can be like small human, kid maybe, like some kids pulling pranks or something, but that's really small, so that kind of makes this video creepy because I'm not really sure what that is. But the other one we don't really see. Throws something and runs away, I guess. There it is. That didn't look that small. I'm gonna say that is kids pulling some pranks. And the second one, the second creature what we saw is probably someone throwing sand. The first one, that small thing that is running away, I'm not sure. And I will give it this like 7 out of 10. It's well made because, and it's a very good video because I'm not sure what it is. Or what we saw.
You think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Over the last 5 years, Kent Burris has made it his mission to document and record everything abnormal that happens in his home, the Lamb House in Carmel, Maine. Kent says that his house is haunted by multiple spirits who regularly make themselves known through banging, bizarre EVPs, and often even manifesting as visible apparitions.
Whoa, what the f was that?
Now, I've featured Ghost of Carmel Maine on Nuke's Top 5 many times through the years, so if you're a regular viewer, the channel should seem familiar. So, one afternoon after Ken has just come home from work, his grandson starts to complain that there are strange noises coming from upstairs. Just in case, Kent grabs his camera as he goes to investigate. What happens next is absolutely unnerving.
Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. I sneezed around like 10 times right now. It was really interesting. Anyway. Okay, I can hear something. Jump scare. Okay, I saw something.
Inside the upstairs bedroom, a dark figure leaps out toward him, and then
It's kind of hard to tell what that is because I'm not really sure. It's something like...
the bedroom door just slammed shut on its own. Kent
Okay,
believes
that's
that it
really
was his
creepy.
wife who slammed the door, possibly because she was getting dressed and didn't want to be on camera. He goes back downstairs where his grandson tells him that his wife isn't in that bedroom.
Okay, first of all, that was creepy. I like that because it wasn't jump scare or anything, but we don't really know what that was. Let's continue.
At all, but in a completely different room.
No, I thought that was you up in the bedroom. Sorry.
Kent confirms that his wife isn't in the bedroom, and then he goes back upstairs to find an explanation for the...
My question is, if your house is haunted all the time, why would you stay there? Okay, if you like used a lot of money and took some loans, so okay, that is only way I understand why some people stay in like cursed houses all the time. But I really won't stay myself in that house if there's like paranormal things going all the time. Interesting.
door slamming in his face.
Can we get another one? I want to look what that is. Why it's so dark? First of all, what the fuck is that?
Did you see it?
I didn't.
The same dark shadow figure can be
Okay,
seen
now I
inside
saw
the
it.
bedroom as Kent pans around the room. But when Kent flips the light on, there's nobody there.
It's behind
Did
that
Kent
box
capture even more
or shelf or
paranormal
whatever it
evidence in his
is.
home? I leave that up to you to decide.
First of all, can't say I'm sure what that is, but I think it can be faked pretty easily. Yes, it can be faked, but
You can watch all of Kent's captures and recordings
I
over on his
think
YouTube channel.
that is the best
Ghosts
video
of
so
Carmel
far
Maine.
because I'm not really sure how they did that, and like black shadowy figures are like, I have seen so many videos about them. One, there is the fake, but two, it's really creepy because you don't really know what they are. But I'm gonna give that video 7 out of 10 because maybe we saw real ghosts right now.
Adrian Montenegro and his family are spending some fun family time together on the Cerro de la Silla mountain in the city of Monterrey, Mexico. But
Okay.
then something very
I don't really know like any Mexico's horror stories or any. There's something behind there. I see that. What is that? Interesting. What I can say is like,
The family didn't see or hear anything at the
like that's just a real person probably. And it can be some of them like friends or something, but I think this is just fake. They wanted to make like some kind of scary video and they just asked someone put some clothes on that they look creepier and they just stay behind there and yeah. I mean, it's creepy, but the thing is you can clearly see that guy in there and no one of them sees that. That's kinda interesting because usually I think people see very well because white clothes and like black background because it's dark, they should see that easily. Hold on. I'm gonna look one thing. I think that is something like... Hold on. One minute. I'm doing one thing first in here. Need to do multiple things at the same time. This is always so hard. So, what do I think about this video? I think clearly fake. They just ask some friends to, or one friend to stay behind there and look creepy. And there it goes.
It is appears to be watching the family, being careful about maneuvering around in the dark so as not to be seen. So the
Pretty tall guy, I have to say.
is this a paranormal event caught on camera?
It's not paranormal event at all. I think if that guy wanted to sneak around there without being seen, why would they put like white clothes on? I think that is their friend and they put like white clothes on so they can see it on camera. Because I think they don't see that guy. But if they wanted to see that guy, they will see it. They just act that they don't see that. So it will be creepy video.
Is it a person? A person creepily watching the family from the edge of the darkness. You decide.
I decide 5 out of 10. Creepy? Yes, but that's just their friend. And they wanted to make one scary video. Putting white clothes on so we can see that guy in the background. If they added like other color clothes like black clothes or even green clothes, it would be harder to see. And I would understand why these guys didn't see that guy. But clearly they just wanted us to see that guy in the video. Not bad. Passing through.
This video was sent in by Nuke's top 5 viewer Shahar from Israel. Shahar says
Israel.
in an email that one night she and her friends were hanging out in the woods near her house, just having fun and filming some random videos. Then something very...
That's one thing that's really random. I'm in middle of the woods filming random videos and suddenly I see something scary. That's always like a red flag.
odd happens that they still can't explain to this day.
די, די. עד עכשיו השמצת אותי, כן? בוא תגיד להם את האמת מאחורי הוולוגים.
Yeah.
אני לא משוחד.
תגיד את האמת בלי לשקר.
אני באמת נהנה, באמת, שלא תבינו, רק אל תרביצי לי. סתם
The three friends are completely unaware.
Oh
the
my
strange
God.
translucent white figure seems to float right
Fake.
by them. Then Shahar's friend spots a dark, shadowy figure off to the right. They all look and they see what they describe as, quote, a black shadow running off.
It was
into the
white.
woods. Shahar explains that the white figure caught on camera earlier was moving in the same direction where they spotted the
As you can see, they turned the camera on that so-called shadow, but they didn't see that. And suddenly they see it like in the background running away.
black shadow.
2 out of 10. Only scary thing was the music or sound effects.
The group is pretty freaked out.
They are
The
not.
camera,
They are laughing and they get their
schools.
few minutes of fame.
Popular explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore the old Robert Fulton Elementary School in Cleveland, Ohio. The school was built back in 1929, and after a decline in student enrollments, it eventually closed in 2011. In the dark of night, Chris finds a way inside the old school.
This is like something I really like. Old schools. Abandoned schools. Lots of history.
He
I like
plans to
that.
capture on video the remains of what used
This
to
looks
be a
really good.
stunning historic interior, but almost
Creepy
immediately,
atmosphere,
Chris starts
yeah.
to find signs that he might not be alone inside the abandoned school.
Usually you are not alone. There can be some homeless people or some other guys who are trying to film something paranormal, but we will see.
Homeless people been here.
Like I said, homeless people have been there. And I'm trying to look around if I see anything. Okay, bang. And again, as you can see how bad shape this school is, it's really dangerous to go in there. I mean, it's cool, it's so fucking cool to go in there and film some creepy stuff, but you're putting yourself in danger. Don't do that. It's not wise. Hmm? I'm just trying to look around if I see anything.
He definitely starts to suspect that there might be someone else inside.
Look at this.
That's very old. But rusty?
Thumbnail.
Yeah, good thumbnail. Angel. It can be sometimes like homeless people are trying to tell you just leave. We don't want to hurt you, just leave us be and leave. And they are making like scary noises so they can make people leave these places. And I don't watch this video as like paranormal thing, but this is really scary and really dangerous. And stupid. Because you don't know what kind of people live in there. I see something up there. I don't know what it is.
Why is that door like that?
There's something on the right. They have blocked that door, and there's probably someone in there.
I think somebody's in there.
Yeah, they're living in there.
Chris finds a door that seems to have been blocked off with no way to enter. So the explorer finds a way around it by entering through the classroom next
Don't
door.
go there.
And
That's
this
really,
is
really dangerous.
a terrifying turn.
There was some kind of... Hold on.
Through the
There's some kind of note in there. What does it say?
a terrifying.
Keep out, probably, I think. If there is something like that in abandoned places, okay, there is chance like pranksters are trying to scare you, but there can be like really dangerous people in there, really.
Turn.
But at least he has clothes on, so he will not get like hurt in there. Keep out, yeah. As you can clearly see, somebody has been in here lately. And this can be like some homeless people's, like, are they homeless people anymore if they live in there and that's their home? Yes, they are, but somebody probably lives in there and they are trying to tell you to leave. They don't want to hurt you. Just leave.
Yeah, somebody's been. Look at that. Somebody's been living in here.
Yeah, I know. And they're probably hiding somewhere because they don't want to be seen right now. What? Didn't see. What did he see? Someone is screaming. I don't see anyone. Okay.
Somebody's in here.
Just run.
Chris gets a little too close to someone that seems to be hiding in one of the rooms inside the school. Chris makes a run for it, and luckily the
I didn't see.
doesn't seem to follow. But that's not all that happened during Chris's exploration, because not long after he entered the abandoned building, he captured something on camera that he didn't even see at the time.
I didn't see anything.
Did you see it?
Nope.
All the way in the back of the hallway, someone can be seen walking into one of the classrooms. After watching the footage back, Chris now wonders if he was being watched and followed by some creeper the entire time that he was inside the school. And once again, this is why I always say real people are way scarier than anything paranormal. You can watch this entire exploration and many more over on the YouTube channel, Urbex Hill.
Yeah, okay, I can give that like 9 out of 10. How scary that video is. Because you don't really need anything paranormal to experience like something scary. But I give like 10 out of 10 how stupid this guy is. Like, he thinks that some creepy guy was following him. I think they didn't follow him. They were trying to hide from him. They didn't want to be seen. Because there's always chance if they run into someone in that place, they will call police in there. And they are forced to leave because it's probably illegal to stay in there. And sounds that he heard like some kind of banging was probably like they were like trying to like give the message that leave. We don't want to hurt you, just leave. This is our home right now. Leave, please. And that was like the first part where I will leave when I hear something like that in abandoned place. Second, he sees a door that is blocked. And that gives some kind of message that don't go in there, please. Whatever is in there, don't go in there. He goes in there and finds another door that has a note that says keep out. Another message that says leave. And he doesn't leave. He opens the door and sees there is like, he knows there is someone living in there or has been lately in there. And he still goes in and he already knows there is someone. And whoever there was, the last thing they needed to do was start screaming and scare this guy away. They didn't want to do that. They probably didn't want to do that. They were hiding. They were trying to send the message. Please leave. We don't want to hurt you. Please just leave. And the wisest thing this guy did in this video was when he finally left that place. You ever don't know what kind of people are in these kind of places. They're homeless. They don't have anything in their lives. They can be drug addicts, drug addict, something like that. And they need money. They can rob you. They can even kill you. And what this guy did in this video was completely stupid. He got so many messages that please leave. Like, did I count like 1, 2, 3 different things that sent the message, please leave. And the final one was that the guy in there started screaming and scared this guy away. First one, you can hear like a lot of sounds in places like that because it's old building. Second, if you see something that says like don't go in there, don't go, really don't go. There was even a note that says keep out. And this guy still goes in. And when he finally sees something like that completely tells him someone lives in here, he still doesn't turn around and leave. How much it takes to make this guy realize he's in danger. So, 9 out of 10 for the scary video. It was scary, very creepy. And 10 out of 10 how stupid this guy is. Next one. Very good video.
Take that username Who0 moved into a new apartment in Poland. But soon after he got settled in, he says that he began to experience strange poltergeist activity. These are a few of the scarier encounters that he was able to capture. So, one night Who0 is startled from his sleep.
Banging again, okay.
Ej, tak chyba od pół godziny cały czas mi coś nawala w drzwi.
Who0 goes to check a violent pounding at the door, but there's no one there. His bedroom door slams shut behind him, and when he opens the door again, a chair that had been sitting all the way behind the door frame violently slides across the floor right in front of him. Cut to another night, and Who0...
Okay, first things first. First things first. I want to see some things. Okay. How the camera is like in here. We don't see anything in here. Or anything in here. And there is some space behind that, like chair. Sure. I heard footsteps. Somebody is like running away and silently trying to run away. Okay. And now the other dude that is in that room, that we didn't see in the camera, slams the door. Here we go.
Who0 goes to check a violent pounding at the door, but there's no one there.
And after that guy slams the door, he pushes the chair, and we don't see anything in here. Of course, you're scared. If he like filmed what's around that corner, we will probably see like someone.
The door frame violently slides across the floor right in front of him.
The first thing is like 3 out of 10. Scary? No. Creepy? Little bit. Fake? Absolutely.
Cut to another night, and
one guy with 2 friends having a little bit fun. Nothing more.
Who0 is once again not getting any rest in his haunted apartment.
Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu cały czas coś, właśnie takie dziwne hałasy.
Brent dropped some glasses on the floor and now is flickering the lights.
Ja pierdolę, co to? Jak?
Hold on.
Dziwne hałasy? Nie. To od jakiegoś czasu cały czas... Cały czas coś... Właśnie takie dziwne hałasy.
So there is this kind of thing that... What is this thing called? Hold on, I need to check that. It is called... Hold on. Light switch. Yeah, the switch. Light switch. So the thing what we see here is that the lights are flickering, but we see the light switch. The thing is, this makes most of the people think like, how the lights are switching, they're like flickering, and we see the light switch, so no one can do that, so it's something paranormal. I know for a fact that there is plenty of houses that have 2 different light switches for same lights. So I guess there is one light switch and another one can be like in the end of the hall. And there's someone using that light switch. Okay, keep going.
Ja pierdolę, co to?
There's the one. And I kinda guess because this is like... What the fuck is that called? Hold on. Hallway, vestibule, lobby, something. Anyway, this part of the house, let's call it hallway. Or hold on. Lobby or something. There are usually, if I think of my house, there's always light switch next on the fucking door. So there's probably another light switch in here somewhere. Or on the other side. Somewhere in there. That is probably for the toilet. So I think there's another light switch in here or in here. Because it is easier to turn lights. When you come home, you can turn the lights on in here. When you leave your like bedroom, there's another light switch in here that can turn the same lights on. So there is 2 light switches. Nothing else. 2 different light switches. Go there and show me. There is that one. And that is for the toilet, yeah. And again, when he goes in the toilet, we don't see in here or in here. And we don't see anything for the mirror either. Hold on, did I hear something? I heard again. The dude was probably, he went to toilet to hide. And this guy comes in and the guy is standing in here somewhere. And he doesn't turn the camera in there. Now he turns to show, okay, there's no one in here. But now I heard some noises, so the guy left the room right now. Okay, it's very tight place. I need to check that around again. But there is a high chance there is someone standing in there. Hold on. There was something in there. I saw something. Yeah. There was space for like one guy to stand in there. And did we see another light switch? No, he doesn't show the wall in there. There's probably light switch in here. And other thing is like, here we see, he left the door open. The guy his friend went behind this door. And now listen to sound. That sound came from behind. Clearly. Because he turns his camera down from the mirror before that happens, because if he didn't do that, that would mean we will see someone's hand in there. Like, there's light switch probably in here or here. And he's walking and walking, and now camera down and lights off. And that sound came from behind. And you can hear the floor making some noises, because that dude went back to the toilet. Now the dude is probably like behind that door or in the toilet.
A bottle in the hallway smashes to the ground.
Yeah.
The lights flash, and when Who Zero goes to check, the bathroom faucet is just running on its own. Even creepier, the light in the hall mysteriously seems to just keep turning off, and the bathroom door slowly creaks open by itself. At this point, Who Zero has started to get fed up with the strange
It
paranormal
didn't
activity
open, it was
in the
open
apartment.
already.
But it's about to get even worse. Who Zero decides.
I give that like, I have to give that like 6 out of 10, because they are really trying and they are doing it really well. They thought like many things, how they can make this creepy. But I can see like some mistakes is that like, if he kept filming on that mirror when he left the toilet, we would have probably seen like someone using the other light switch. But before that happened, before the lights went off, he turned the camera down. Or if there is no like, if there's only one light switch, one thing is there is friend around that corner somewhere, and now he puts his head down. His friend uses the light switch. Here we go.
At this point, Who Zero has started to get the door slowly creaks open by itself.
But it was open already.
Who Zero has started to get fed up with the strange paranormal activity in his apartment.
They are playing very well around those cameras that we don't see the other guy or other guys in that room or in that house. It is like, it's very well made. They knew there is like mirror on the hallway, and they knew where they can hide so they don't show in the camera. They are really trying very well. That's good. They made that very well. But there are like small mistakes.
Who Zero decides to just lock his door and try to ignore the noises in his hallway. watching a movie on his laptop. But whatever is in the apartment does not seem to like it at all.
Okay, that's very easy to do. There's someone behind that door.
Hej! Ja pierdolę!
The doorknob to the room can actually be seen moving. But when Who Zero ignores the knocking, the pounding on the wood becomes violent.
Ja pierdolę!
And now it's a little later the same night, and the pounding on the door comes back yet again. Who Zero has had enough. He decides to charge out into the hallway to confront whatever is there. It did not go well.
Kurwa, znowu. What the f? Whoa! Kurwa!
All hell breaks loose and Who Zero runs back to his bedroom to escape. But his recording cuts
Okay, that's interesting.
What the f?
That can be made like he's using his own hand in there. Yeah.
Whoa!
Someone threw the knife and is behind that door. They made that before. And this another thing is like we don't see where that falls off. There can be someone like on the like the table or something in there, or they are using some kind of string to pull it down.
Kurwa!
All hell breaks loose and Who Zero runs back to his bedroom to escape. But his recording cuts short just as his own bedroom door slams shut right in his face, now locking him out. Since these videos were recorded, username Who Zero has deleted his TikTok account. Rumors around the internet maintain that the activity in his apartment only got worse, and he just decided to move out. It is claimed that Who Zero deleted his TikTok page because he believed that the negative energy from the videos might follow him to his new home.
Yeah. Of course there is chance that that place was cursed and there was really like some kind of poltergeist in there, but camera angles like tell a lot. And I kinda can say maybe 95% sure that there was two more different people than him in that house. And I can give that it's really well made. Yes, it's really well made. But you can kinda see that how they film. You can see that he doesn't show every place in different rooms. He kinda moves in that way and films certain areas so his friends can run or go different places while he's filming the other way. And maybe the biggest mistake was when he was filming that mirror. And just before the lights turned off, he put his like camera down so we cannot see the light switch. So it's either there is two different light switches or his body was around the corner and used the light switch. But I give like total 8 out of 10. I know it's kind of fake, but there is always a chance there is poltergeist or something in that house. But it's really well made. I like that. Next one.
Everything's on the internet forever. Again, that that is all just rumor. So are these videos real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I'm gonna say hoax.
Yes, in the graveyard. Popular paranormal investigator
But
Frank
very
from
well made
YouTube channel
hoax.
Franco TV travels abroad to Trujillo, Peru to investigate an allegedly severely haunted cemetery. The site is located in a very dangerous area of the city, so it's not surprising that Frank is a little nervous to be there. He keeps his eyes open for any suspicious activity, especially any dangerous people. It's dark out and getting very late when Frank begins his investigation, and it's not long before he spots exactly what he was afraid of.
Okay, graveyard. Always a good thing to go to graveyard during night.
I don't know if they're visiting someone or what. I could barely see with this. I'm gonna have to get a little bit closer.
Okay, it's not night, it's like evening or something.
Right now I'm hiding behind a tomb area. The location where I was just at is further way up there. I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but it's just way up there. It's not. But I'm not seeing any signs of movement. They're still there in the dark. I'm just kind of waiting here. Wait, I got movement over there. Look, they're leaving. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 4, okay.
A group of people seem to perform some kind of odd cryptic ritual inside the graveyard.
When we talk about like believers and things like that, everyone has different rituals. So this can either be like some kind of normal ritual, who knows, and it can be also be like dark satanic rituals, but don't know yet.
After they finally leave, Franco checks out the spot where the group had gathered. He discovers what looks like a voodoo doll along with candles and other seemingly
voodoo.
sinister objects. But then, strangely, Franco suddenly begins to hear the sound of laughter coming from somewhere amongst the graves. What happens next is downright chilling.
There is someone else in there.
Hola? Hola? What was that? Hola? Holy, I literally saw something peeking out at me right over here.
Someone can be seen staring at Frank from
Yeah,
behind the podium.
like someone peeking around the corner is like one of the most easiest things to fake.
Franco no longer feels safe and decides to just call it a night. Now, could it be that this terrifying encounter had something to do with the unknown ritual that the strange group performed? And are the stories true that the cemetery is truly haunted?
Of course it can be haunted. There's always a chance. There's a lot of dead people in there. But what do I think about this? It was some kind of ritual that had some dark things happening in there. This is something he probably added after finishing the video and wanted to make this video more creepy. So people won't think this graveyard is actually haunted. But who knows? There's always a chance there is something haunted in there and that is ghost. I give like 5 out of 10. Not really scary, but graveyards are always a little bit like creepy places. during the night and evening.
Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Franco TV. Sighting.
Sighting.
On the ordinary night a few weeks ago, the Las Vegas Police Department received a very bizarre emergency phone call. An audibly upset young man related a very frightening encounter that was allegedly taking place right in his own backyard.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one.
Victor Wembanyama.
Big eyes is looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually we terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes. Like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
Las Vegas resident Angel frantically calls 911 after he and his brother hear something huge fall from the sky and land right in their backyard.
Mm-hmm.
The
Aliens.
impact is so loud that it actually creates an audible shockwave. The 2 brothers then find tall creatures they can only describe as, well, aliens. Now, normally the police would consider such a crazy call to be nothing more than a prank. But police officer Evelyn from the Las Vegas Police Department actually sees and captures something on her body camera that makes the officers take the call much more seriously.
First things first. It's like if something big falls down and explodes and causes like shockwave in United States, I think military will be on the way already. Because it's not like you can like, if you think it's like some kind of missile or bomb, they will know already. But yeah, who knows? Okay, there is something really.
An unidentified object emitting green light falls from the sky above Las Vegas just before Angel and his family call 911. So, 2 Las Vegas patrol officers respond to the call.
Oh, I don't know. I'm so nervous right now. I have butterflies, bro. Everyone saw a shooting star, then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
So, it is real that something came down. Because we saw it.
Me and my brother, we just looked.
Did you see it?
Huh?
Did you see it?
Yeah, me and him saw it.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard? Or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
Can we go that side? I want to speak to you guys.
Yeah, we can go look. No, any dogs or anything?
No, please, can you check because these kids is not gonna let me sleep tonight.
Oh yeah, I bet. I wouldn't be sleeping either.
So this is kinda what makes video realistic, that there is police in there as well. But I kinda want to see, is there really some kind of creatures in there?
I don't blame you.
Did you see it? No? I'm kind of curious now. I want to know if there's aliens.
I was with the iPhone. I say, I want to record something.
Where did they go?
Well, they say that, I'm gonna show you.
Do you have a dirt backyard? Can you show me if there's a...
Now, the backyard has been blurred out from the police body cam footage before release. And the police say that this is for, quote, privacy reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna put on a full tinfoil hat for this, but I've never seen police footage blurred out like this, especially when the residents have already given permission. But who knows? And anyway, the officer doesn't find anyone or anything on the family's property. Now, with everything that has transpired that night, the 2 officers are a little freaked out, but they still crack a few jokes with the family before leaving.
All right, man. We appreciate you calling. Give us a call if you see anything else, okay?
I want to find some aliens.
I know. Legit, bro.
Well, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back into your backyard, you call the police and we'll come back here. Okay?
No, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
This strange story was picked up by the local news and went absolutely viral as millions of viewers watched the footage and wondered whether extraterrestrial beings had crash landed into this Las Vegas backyard. But the story goes even deeper because there were multiple eyewitness reports, and homeowner Jessica Germanis shared her Ring camera footage that also captured the bizarre object falling from the sky. Since the original news report went viral, Angel has went public and shared his story on YouTube and social media, along with a video that his brother took shortly before calling 911. Now, Angel claims that they could see a tall, skinny, alien-like creature behind the forklift, and many viewers of the footage swear that they can see a creature hiding in the darkness in this video.
Let's slow it down. I want you to look at the lower right in the fence. You see some motion there, and at first I thought it was shadows, but as you look closer you can actually see there are 3 points. There's sort of a triangle, and there's actually something you can see it's breaching the fence. It's like a hand. Look out beyond the section I highlight here. You can see a sort of a shadow get smaller, like it's getting behind that forklift, and then a light turning on, or an eye, or whatever it is.
But I honestly don't see anything here other
Me
than
neither.
maybe some heavy video compression and flashlight shadows. However, the family's reaction does seem genuine, and they seem to be terrified of something they're seeing in their backyard. Along with the captured footage of the object falling from the sky at the exact same time, it does make you wonder just what happened that night. Is it aliens? Or just some crazy shit? Let me know what you think. Thanks so much to everyone for...
So, aliens. Real or not? Can be. Who knows? Who really knows what really happened there? We saw something came down, and some people say they saw aliens somewhere. But the video that they say that they filmed something like alien there is really bad. What makes this realistic is that police arrived there as well, but they didn't see anything. So I'm gonna give this like 5 out of 10.